As I sit and watch the incense burn, ashes falling, candle flame reflect off the obsidian raven dedicated to Odin, runes spread out across the rune cloth, I'm suddenly reminded about devotion, about the dedication and discipline to sit before something higher than yourself, how the doors open and other doors close, how some things are out of your control while others are in your grasp. My time away, being on my trip, I realized that I needed a little space for Odin. I needed a little space for my own spiritual practices, even if it was in the corner, out of the way and hidden. And today on Wisdom Wednesdays, episode 19, one episode away from the goal, I'm reminded of the practices that I've done over the years that inspired Secrets of the Wandering Wolf to be born into a YouTube channel. And it was the devotion to the practices, to understanding myself and the unfolding of my mind and my consciousness, my gifts, the places I would go. And that it all started with the fact that I felt the need to stay dedicated. That I would devote myself to each and every practice, each and every spirit, each and every energy. And since then, I've been to many wonderful places, experienced many interesting things, and I've received a lot of peace along the way. My time with everything that I'm devoted to has brought a great deal of peace and certainty and understanding. Lifted weights off of my shoulder I didn't realize weren't even mine. And I say to you that if you're getting into anything, one, make sure it's something you want, and two, stay dedicated. And stay dedicated longer than you think. Oftentimes when we're trying to achieve something, we stop right before it manifests into what we want it to be. So while you're devoted to a cause, pushing yourself to get through to the end matters just as much. There will be times when nothing happens. You're not sure if it's working. You're not sure if what you're doing is reaching others. That's where you just keep going. You keep trying until you absolutely know this is a failure or this will not work. You have to keep trying. I'm always afraid to record anything when I'm away because I don't have my setup, I don't have my environment, I don't have my little, recording space. There's noises, and today I said, you know what, no matter what we hear in the background, I'm going to keep it. This is part of the devotion and the dedication to Wisdom Wednesdays, as well as sitting with Odin. And while I'm doing this, I'm still watching that incense burn almost to the end. And as it gets closer and closer to the end of it, I am now at the end of what I wanted to say. I leave you with the question of where are you devoted, where are you dedicated and disciplined? Where do you put most of your effort? Is it going in the right direction? Are you really truly following your goals? Are you devoted to your deities, to your God, to your religion, to your practices? Maybe sit down and reevaluate and rethink that. Maybe check in. It might be time for a good check-in as the world gets crazier and crazier. Let's really double down on what we believe is watching over us. And if you don't believe in anything, then make sure you've got a good support system around you. The times are going to be tough, and we need to stick together. And I hope that you'll continue to listen to Wisdom Wednesdays. Thank you again for listening to another episode of Wisdom Wednesdays. As always, I'd love it if you could like, share, and subscribe. Check out the description below. I have links to my Instagram, school, and everything going on with the Wandering Wolves community there. And I will be looking forward to recording episode 20, the final episode of this series, or the goal, I should say. I may continue, I may not. And thank you for listening to Secrets of the Wandering Wolf.